3, 2, 1, and go.
What? Hey, I just found out my parents are splitting up.
What's up, guys? I am back with another horror video. I know, I've been posting a lot this week, don't expect it all the time, but we're going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to make a prediction video about Scream 2 or Scream 3 or Scream 6 and Scream 7. Okay, so basically, this is going to be a weird video. This is very impromptu. This is basically like what I think is going to happen. I don't think that much of the way of what I want is going to happen, but this is just my predictions video. I think that in Scream 6, we're going to get... Actually, before I even start, just remember, guys, this is a spoiler video. Alright, this has spoilers of Scream, the recent Scream movie, Scream 5, whatever you want to call it. So if you haven't seen the new Scream movie, do not watch this video, because I'm going to be talking a little bit about spoilers, but... you know, it's kind of to be expected with the Scream 6 and 7 predictions video. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so I think that there's going to be Stu coming back. I think in Scream 6 or 7, I think he's going to be the final video, final villain of this Scream requel trilogy. I think that a lot of things that we were expecting to happen isn't gonna happen. I think everyone's safe. Here's what I'm saying. I think the legacy characters like Sidney and Gale that survived Scream 5, they're safe. They're not gonna kill anymore. I think that's gonna be it. Hell, I'm gonna be surprised if Neve Campbell is even gonna come back for another movie. I think there's a report out going right now that she wants to come back for at least another film, but with the stipulation that she can't die or something like that. I think that's what I read, which honestly, I wouldn't come back. You know, I wouldn't have her back if I was a filmmaker, because I want to be able to kill you off, even if it's not in the script. I want to have that ability. I want anyone to die. I mean, that's just how I am as a filmmaker. I like having options. It would be a surprise, but I think Wes Craven wouldn't want that, because that's his, you know, main character in one of his own beloved franchises that he created. So I think Sidney's safe. Gale, however, on the other hand, she's all up for grabs. You can kill her off any moment. In fact, I think that in Scream 7, like, you know, the last of this new trilogy, I think what we're going to be getting is Gale dying in the last movie, and it's going to be Sidney that's left. And I think story-wise, that would make a lot of sense. Just having Sidney be the last one at the very end with our new final girl, Sam, which everyone's talking about Sam's actor or actress, how she portrayed that character. I think she did fine. I think she was good. I think everyone's just a little bit overreacting. Maybe that's just how people are. I mean, hell, I know that's how people are. People overreact all the time. But I just genuinely think that she was a good actress. So I don't know why everyone's getting all uppity about it. But, you know, that's just how people are. Like I said in my Scream spoiler review, I would have liked to see Sam become the killer. Do I think it's going to happen? Hell no. Because I feel like people are kind of afraid to take that route. But I'd like to see that happen. I'd like to see the main character be the killer for once. And especially with her relation to Billy, I think it would make more sense having her be really the end result of all the years of trauma and, you know, killings that's been happening. I think that'd be really cool. I think they could do a lot of justice with that, and a lot of, you know, it would subvert a lot of expectations. Excuse me. I think that I genuinely believe that Stu's gonna come back. He never got his last scare, because as you've already, if you've seen these movies, all the killers get one last scare, and Stu never got his. So I think honestly, him being the last true Ghostface, going right back all the way back to the beginning like that in a full circle, it would be fucking epic. It would pull a literal Marvel movie moment on us. I think it'd be really nuts. I think the audience wouldn't expect it at all. I think that a lot of people would come out of the theater being like, what the fuck? They just did that. You know what I mean? Like, all the hardcore fans would be like literally nutting in their pants. They would literally be fucking going nuts in the theater. But the casual fan base, probably not. They would probably recognize, but they wouldn't be like crazy like we would be. It's sort of like bringing Danielle Harris back into the Halloween franchise after all this time. It would sort of be like that, which I'm up for it. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But at the end of the day, guys, I would like to see the tone be a little bit more darker. Especially, I want them to pull like a Harry Potter effect, where as the movies go on, they get less and less bright and a lot more darker. And I would like to see a little bit more brutality, a little bit more Scream 4 in that bitch. I would like a little bit more tone-wise, Scream 4. I would like a little bit more dark, a little bit more sinister, a little bit more intelligence, and really just go full out, like go full blown, going for broke. I would like to see a little bit more. I know they got it in them. They've shown us with Scream 5 that they can pull it off. Can they pull off the killer reveals? Probably not. I think we can all agree now, that everyone who's seen Scream 5, the killer reveals were a little bit predictable, a little bit telegraphed. Myself, I saw it 10 to 15 minutes into the movie. I know Cody Leach, if anyone who's a follower of my channel, I watch his channel a lot. I like him. If you watch Cody Leach, Brian Lomax, we align on a lot of stuff. A lot of, direction, and a lot of the script problems that I saw, they saw. And I stopped watching all of their spoiler reviews, or like their spoiler-free reviews, about 5 minutes in, because I just wanted to know, is it worth it to go see this new movie? And I think it was. But after seeing the movie and then going back to their videos, I see what their problems are. And I agree with them wholeheartedly. This movie shows its hand a little bit too early. And I feel like in the next movie, we need to have the ultimate killer. I think what needs to happen is that the ultimate killer needs to be Stu. And that's a prediction. You can go ahead and put that on record. I said this. Stu needs to come back, but not in Scream 6. Not the sequel to Scream 5, the most recent Scream. I think what needs to happen is in Scream 6, they don't find out who the killer is. And that's never been done before in a Scream movie. So you're probably asking, well, what's going to happen? Scream 7, the reveal. They can't figure it out. Who the hell is it? You know what I mean? And bam, Stu comes back. He's like, what up, bitches? It's a Scream, baby. It's a Screamer. I mean, like, literally have him go for broke, right? And have him say some shit like, this time, it isn't pure pressure. You know what I mean? Like, have some fucking bullshit like that come out, and I would forgive the killer reveals in Scream 5. I mean, it would be pretty damn epic if he came on screen and he was just like, just fucking, being Matthew Lillard, being cool as can be. But also have it to where they don't figure out who the killer is. And they find out who it is in that last movie. And it's one big epic conclusion. And people would die happy. Literally, people would be ecstatic. They would be like, alright, this new Scream franchise was incredible. This new trilogy was incredible. Like, that, people would walk out of the theater feeling like they got their money's worth. with that throwback character, that legacy character, coming back and being another villain like he was in the original. You know what I mean? Like, I think that a lot of people were expecting that. They were literally anticipating that in Scream 5. And you got fucking Billy Loomis back. You got Skeet Ulrich back. I think that's his name. Why didn't you get fucking Stu? Now that I've went over to Jamie Kennedy's channel, which you can go check him out, Jamie Kennedy, he is Randy from Scream, and Scream 2 and Scream 3. They even have a little tribute to him in Scream 5. You know, what you find out is that Jamie Kennedy, Skeet Ulrich, and Matthew Lillard came together at one point while Skeet Ulrich was shooting Scream 5, and they were talking about cameos. And it's just very strange how Jamie Kennedy said something to the effect of that Matthew Lillard didn't want to give, like, he didn't want to tell, you know, what happened, what he had heard, you know, what's going on. So I imagine we're going to get something. We're going to get something. But is it going to be what we want? That's the question. Anyways, guys, I'm out of time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. As a wrap-up, as an overview, I think freaking Stu's going to come back. And I think we're going to see him again in a new way, a different way, a more brutal way. And I think we're in for a treat. We're in for a ride. I think we're going to really enjoy the next few years of Scream. I think Scream is finally going to get that revival that it deserves. And I think you guys are going to really like the direction. When the new trailer drops for the next Scream, whenever they get to it, which I imagine after like, I think it got like 50 plus million box office. So it's a no-brainer. They're going to do it again. They're going to make another Scream movie. Actually, I think it got 80. I'm not even sure. I feel like I read 80 at some point. I don't know. You guys can go look it up how much it made. But I think globally it made like 80 million actually. I think 50 million here in the States. But they're going to make another Scream movie. And they're going to make it bigger and badder and fucking scarier. And it's going to be awesome. So, guys, get ready. You're going to see another few... You know how we saw with Halloween? You know, where we've had a few years of Halloween? We're about to get another generation of fucking Scream movies. So it's going to be scary, it's going to be awesome, and it's going to be new, and it's going to be fresh, because we haven't had a new trilogy of fucking Scream movies since the 90s. I mean, we need Scream to come back. We need horror slasher villain icons, you know, horror icons to come back onto the big screen. I want Freddy, God, I want Freddy so bad. I want Jason even more, but, you know, out of all of these villains, Ghostface is the one that I'm most excited for, because I feel like he's sort of like on the lower tier. People don't take Scream seriously, and I think this movie changed that. I think that this movie changed what people think of Ghostface. Not a lot, because, I mean, this movie still has the goofiness that Ghostface has. You know, the stumbling around, tripping on shit. But this movie proved that Ghostface can be scary, again. Just like what Wes Craven did in the original, in Scream 2. And Scream 4. We're not talking about that other one. But I think we're going to see something unique. I think we're going to see something unique, and I'm all for the ride, baby. I'm on that train. I'm with them. Going with them, baby. I'm going with them. So, get ready, guys. We're going to have a good little trilogy on our hands, hopefully, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.